Let's take a minute to review what we know about the mole. So we have learned in previous chapters that the mole can be related to several different units. One of the units that we learned that the mole can be related to is representative particles. And if you recall, the representative particles can be things like the atom, the ion, the formula unit, and the molecule. Now, the number that these can be equal is Avogadro's number. So 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd representative particles equals 1 mole. So 1 mole is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms. It could be 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd ions, 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd formula units, or 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules. We also know that 1 mole can be equal to liters when it is at STP. Now, STP is just talking about a particular temperature and pressure, and we are not going to worry with these two features right now. We'll get to them later when we start talking about gas law, but for now, if we needed to change moles from liters, we're going to assume that it's at STP. If it's not at STP, then we have to do something different. The number for STP, the number for moles equaling the number of liters is 22.4 liters. So we have 1 mole can be 22.4 liters. Now, the last thing that the mole can be equal to is grams. And the number of grams, we can't put a single number to that just like we've done for liters and representative particles, because we need to know the molar mass. And the molar mass is determined by the periodic table. Okay, so you will have to look on the periodic table for the formula. For instance, if we were doing the molar mass of H2O, we would look up that there's 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen, and we'd look up the molar mass, and hydrogen is approximately 1 and oxygen is about 16. And when you add those and multiply, you get that the molar mass is 18 grams of water will equal 1 mole of water. So that is the conversion factor you would need to know to do a moles to grams conversion. So moles can be 3 different things. As we've learned in past lessons, we can equate it to the molar mass, we can equate it to the representative particles, and we can equate it to liters. And representative particles is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd of any one of these things. For liters, it's 22.4 liters at STP, and for grams, you have to determine it from the periodic table, but that is your molar mass equaling 1 mole. You can do other things with moles, and we will be looking at that in further units.